Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back. So, out here on this glorious afternoon, I wish I would have got here sooner. We had some snow last night, and the trees were all covered in snow. Um, so now they're all dripping and melting because it's early spring. But we still get some good snowfalls out here on the East Coast, and I was just excited to hear the blackbirds are back. So spring is on the way. I promised a tour of the property, and I thought it'd be, a really nice day to go for a walk. And when I go for a walk, it's a walk. So I'm going to walk the kind of the perimeter of the property. Right now, I'm just, I don't know, maybe 3 football fields from the house, which is where our lawn kind of ends, and then it goes to small trees like this, what you see behind me. And I'm going to bring you guys for a walk to the back of the property today. I promised a tour, and it's going to happen. So this will be a nice, quiet, relaxing walk. There's some deer track there. They were here last night. It just seems to be one of them. But this won't be anything too extravagant. It's just going to be a long walk, so feel free to pass forward or, do whatever you want. Go through it. But be nice if you like and you subscribe and leave a comment. There's a few things I'll be talking about in this walk. There's a couple little survival tips about walking through the bush and things you should carry. Like, for example, I have a survival knife. You never know. This is wilderness. There's lots of wolves and bears and other things that might think I'm a nice snack. I'm not a big guy, so I gotta kind of be careful with that. I carry a lighter. And, I forgot my compass, but I do have my cell phone, so hopefully the battery doesn't die. I can use it as my compass. But I normally carry a compass too. Even though I'm just walking in my backyard, you never know. You could get turned around, lost. Weather could stir up. It gets real snowy. You can't see where you're going anymore. You can't find your land markers to follow your path. Snow has covered your tracks. Whatever, right? So, you gotta be careful up here. I learned that the hard way. I went and I tagged all my trees around the edge, kind of the edge of the property, just so I don't get lost, because I know when I see one of my markers, it gives me an idea where I am. I can turn around and retrace my steps, or it'll keep me from going in circles anyhow. And, you really gotta know how to walk through the bush. Oh, there's a partridge. Spin this around. Yeah, never mind seeing me. Who wants to look at me? I'll quit blah 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 and soon. Steady this camera up, and there we go. Cruising through the bush. I have a little ATV trail here. This only goes so far. It was kind of here when I moved in. There's some more deer track there. And I just opened it up. This used to be an old piggery. And this is my neighbor's land over here. But around here, the land is, once we get past a certain point, I'll show you that, everyone's backyard is shared. We go wherever we want, because everybody hunts back there, and it's wilderness. So if you want to camp my yard, and I'll camp in your yard, and it's nice. We got a lot of walking. This should be about an hour-long video, so I'll burn some calories on this one, I'll tell you that much. Some good exercise walking in the snow. Just making sure I got everything. Realized, did I bring a bottle of water for this long walk? I could eat the snow, I guess, but I'm not gonna lie, I grabbed a bottle of water. I'm not gonna say the name brand, but I actually opened up the bottle, broke the seal, and dumped that water out. And then I turned on my tap and filled it up in there. Because I know the water out of my tap is better than that bottled garbage. I just needed the bottle. Oh, it's crazy. Out here we're on a well, so our water's pretty damn good. And I see all this smart water, alkaline. I laugh. I test my water, it's up around 8.5. And I test its parts per million, it's right on the money. It's just between 200 and 300. So lots of calcium, lots of nutrients. I got some maple down here, birch, poplar, nice big spruce. They're here and there. We'll see, there's a big mix of trees throughout this land. We're gonna be walking almost a mile, literally a couple feet under a mile there, and then a mile back. So it's a 2-mile walk. Might take a while. It's gonna be something. But I said I'd do a tour, and I feel sorry for the folks that can't get out in the... Oh, there's a snow hare. Very rare in Ontario. It's a white rabbit here. They go from brown to white. We'll see if he sticks around. Beautiful animal. But yeah, feel sorry for the folks that can't get out anymore. Let's say maybe you have this land, maybe you're in a city, maybe you were raised in the bush, the country, and you moved to the city and that's where you reside and you miss it, right? So come on out and have a walk with us. That's one of my favorite spruce trees there. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's got like 3 trees in one there. The base is huge, and then it's goes into 3 trees. So we're at the kind of like where we all meet. That's the trail at the other side of my land. My land's a big long rectangle, and that's a short way across the rectangle. That's my neighbors, and they told me when I moved in, anything ever happens, anything goes down, and you know it's unsafe out front, because some things have happened in the past in the East Coast I don't want to talk about. It's not my place, but they said anything like that ever reoccurs, we head out here and we meet up here. It's safe back here. This trail connects all our backyards, and it's a good place. Even if your house catches on fire, you come back here, you meet up with your neighbors. You never know, forest fires and whatnot, right? They said if we can get here, we meet up here. But this is all maple, birch. This isn't likely area for a forest fire. More toward the back and the front of our property, but around the house is actually forest fire prone. So it's nice to know people have a plan, and you know, they respect the environment, and we just live around it and with it. We don't try and change it, you know. We don't go and cut down all the trees that are prone to forest fires. We just make sure that we're not in the area, because that's a cycle of life out here. Oh yeah, here we go. Still got a nice trail to walk down. We'll be in the thick brush now to get the size of that birch. What a beauty. Beautiful tree. You guys have probably witnessed me fall a few times walking through pretty deep snow, and it's kind of slippery underneath. Oh, this is it. Here we go. Look at this. Oh yeah. Look at this. Let me see if I can zoom that way. Oh no. Oh. No, that's as far as I go. Sorry guys. That's as wide angle as we get. This is our bog, and kind of a sacred place for us. A lot of different plants and animals come here, live here, feed here. This is a boreal bog. A lot of these trees are thousands of years old. We really don't allow motorized vehicles in here unless we have to bring them in for, you know, whatever reason, cleaning stuff up and stuff, but we preserve this ourselves. We are the conservation officers here. We don't need anyone else to help us. We protect this. We have signage around it, and we say no motorized vehicles. Folks are welcome to hike, but you're not welcome to destroy land. You can't upturn it. You can't take a tree. You can't touch it. You can take some cranberries. We have cranberries grow here, but that's about it. This is the bog. Like I said, it's a very sacred place to us, and we really, really appreciate it. And we don't plan on ever letting this change. This is going to stay conservation for us for a very long time. Yeah, I heard something. That's why I looked that way quick. You never know in here. And you'll see I have these two chairs here, but they're just lawn chairs. They come out of here soon as the ground thaws out. That's where I come and sit and relax. This is where I come and get to ground myself and find my peace, meditate, and basically become one with nature. And in my terms, that's my God. So Mother Earth, I come out here to be with her. And we pick a plant out here called Labrador tea. Some people might know it as muskog tea. It's basically a member of the rhododendron family. I believe it's called Groenlandica. I just stuck that in my mouth. Chew on that. Give me some nice breath while we go for our walk. I drink it in tea. It's an antiviral. All kinds of good things for you. Gotta be careful though. Too much, I guess, can kind of go psychedelic on you. I wouldn't say it's like, you know, the mushrooms or anything, but too much of that can cause, you know, a different state of mind, I guess. I've never had that effect. I just drink it lightly in tea and chew on a leaf here and there. Man, it's got a nice flavor and smell. So here we go. We're going into the deep snow now. This is the bush, folks. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a boot full of snow. Ooh. As you can tell, we don't really go much past here. Yeah, we're gonna do something with that. End up with my feet. So hold on a minute, folks. Oof. This is some deep snow in here. I got big 24-inch boots on and they're just sinking. Oh boy. Alright, wasn't expecting that. Okay, give me a minute here. Let's just adjust this. Okay, so what I've had to do thereby is I've had to switch from summer boot, which means that your boot has the pants inside the boot, to winter boot, where the pants tuck over the boots, so when you step in the deep snow, it don't go down your boot, and you'll end up with a wet foot. And that's what I had to do just now, because I was getting a wet foot. That's how deep the snow is out here. Alright, I'll spin you folks around and continue our pleasant walk. Okay. Whew, not gonna lie. Walk through this deep snow gives you a little bit of a workout, and I'm not in the greatest shape right now. I haven't been up to my usual taking it easy kind of, let's say. Ever since the fall, we did that metal roof and it took a lot out of me. So, kind of took it easy this winter. Just did snow removal. I was expecting to do more than I did. So, thankfully, we didn't have a rough winter here. This is nothing for snow. Nothing at all. Normally it's a lot deeper. Oh, that's beautiful out here. I've already been through since the hurricane in the fall and cut the path back open kind of as best I can. Oh, there we go. That's a bobcat. No, that's bigger than a bobcat. That's not a bear. Folks, anybody want to comment and say, chime in on what they think that is? You're more than welcome. That baby right there. Either, I'm gonna go with bobcat. We have bobcat and lynx. We also have obviously coyotes and wolves, but that's a cat. That's not a dog footprint. And of course we have bears. So just like that, you can get lost just wandering into the bush and taking a look. That's why we have orange marks on our trees, so we don't get lost. My neighbor don't get lost out here, but I do. I'm still kind of fresh out here in green. And yeah, so like I said, when you're really walking in the wilderness like this, expect real wildlife and be prepared and try and live with it, not against it. Basically, if I see something, I shut the heck up and I sit back and I wait for it to pass. And I try and stay away from it and not make eye contact. And you know, if you have to defend yourself, you have to defend yourself, but you hope it never comes down to that. Oh, there's some deep snow. I'm sorry for the slowdowns here. A rough terrain here, but it's really sinking. Sometimes my feet just go down. What was that up there? That might have been a porcupine. A lot of porcupine out here. So for those of you who may be living in a concrete jungle and missing the outdoors, for those of you who are maybe not physically capable anymore, or whatever, to get out here, this walk's for you. I'm going to do it while I still can. I'm going to enjoy it. What the heck? I don't know what that's doing there. That's how I mark the trail. Oh. Somebody's been there. Oh, beautiful baby fur. That's something. Buried to their necks. These are all baby fur. It's growing here naturally. They'll repopulate this little spot now. The rest of them. Got a mix of fir and spruce. Back here it's just about every coniferous, I think they're called, tree. Pine, spruce, fir, you name it. A lot of damage from the hurricane. A lot of damage. Whew. Well, I'll tell you, I wasn't expecting it to be this rough a walk today. I should have wore the snowshoes, that's for sure. But for most of the walk, back, first part, there's no snow. And again here, snowshoes would definitely have been handy. This video may last longer than I expected. Oh, I was expecting to move a lot quicker than this. Everybody will slowly hear me undressing back here. It's about 40 degrees Fahrenheit today. So, just a beautiful day. All the down trees. Further back we get, the bigger trees get, and well, the more down trees we find. It's sad, but it's nature. Broke my heart. I'm just happy I got to see it before the hurricane. Every time you see that camera drop, it's me falling deep into a snow hole. So we're struggling to get my foot out. If you don't like the commentary, hey, feel free to mute the video, enjoy the views, and play your own music or something. I'll chit chat, I'm a chatterbox. Especially out here. Nobody else out here, I'll tell you. Whenever I feel more at home or safer than out here in the forest. You drop me out here, middle of the night. Pitch black, any forest, I don't care where it is. I'll feel safer there than if you drop me in a subway station in New York City or Toronto. And that's the truth. Look at that. Devastation from the hurricane. It's like a little tornado ripped through here. Breathe, folks. That ain't rain, that's just snow melting off the trees. The storm naturally cleared a big patch in the middle of my land and the middle of my neighbors, so I said we should build our houses back here. New houses. I would love to live back here. No, I wouldn't be on the ocean and have the ocean view. I'm close enough, and this is where I want to be. It's just beautiful in here. I think we're getting to the end. Let's get close. Almost made it 1 mile, folks. I probably just jinxed myself and spoke too soon. So I don't think I'm anywhere near the end. Oh. No, I don't think I am. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, this snow is about 3 or 4 feet deep. Oh my goodness, it swallows your whole leg. Time to be taking a break when we get to the back of the yard here. Okay. Here we are. Okay. Hey, I made it to the back of my backyard. For all you folks in the big city. That's close to how long it takes for me to make it to my backyard. That's the end of my yard. And then it continues down there for, I don't know, a third of a mile. And then back up that way, another mile. And then back here you have our buddy Matthew's land. Big Matty lives behind us. Well, this is hunt land. That's his crow's nest. You'll notice that's on my neighbor's land. And that's perfectly okay back here because Big Matt can hunt wherever the hell he wants back here. So he kind of runs a show back here. He made this trail for us, goes up and down here. This leads us to the big provincial trail, and very kind to let us use it. So he's allowed to hunt back here and put his tree stands wherever he wants, and so do we. I can put my stand over here, over there, over there. Nobody cares. We all use each other's. It's really a good life out here, folks. And I think it should be like that everywhere. People just share and get along. That's just the way it is. You'll have those who will take more than they give, but at the end of the day, it all works out. It does. It really does. You'll have those who will give more than they take. So it goes both ways. But like I said, it's absolutely beautiful back here. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna enjoy the silence for a minute. And I'm back. Like I said before, folks, do me a solid, and if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button there, and maybe click that like, subscribe, and look for that little bell and tap that. And yeah, and I'll make more of these videos. Comment if you liked it. I'll walk around the bush all damn day. I can walk around the bush all of the East Coast if you want. I love walking around the bush. This is my paradise. I'll let you guys enjoy the silence. And then a jet plane has to go by and ruin it. Can't get away from them no matter how far in the bush I go. We're literally a mile deep to houses, and every other direction it's miles and miles to another piece of civilization. You go that way, you can walk forever. There's a river, and then you keep across that and keep going. You can walk to a highway eventually, but it's pretty far. Wild Kingdom over here. Well, I think that just about does it for me, folks. I'm going to do that treacherous walk home, and I would have taken you with me and made this like an hour and a half long video, but I'm running out of, I think, disk space because my camera's telling me I've only got so many minutes left to record. So before this comes to an abrupt end and I possibly lose my data, I'm going to head on home, and I wish you guys a good day. Like I said, comment down below if you like these walks. I'll walk all over the bush. I can put a live view camera out here too if I can get enough subscribers and viewers, and help pay for it, because it's like $60 or $80 a month or something to have those things going, and you can't watch it all the time. You only get so many minutes with them. So I was thinking of rigging up like a cell phone and making it, on an unlimited data plan or something, so I could get it out here and stick it to a tree. Well, tell me what you guys think. If we could do that, it might work. We'll see. Anyhow, I'm going to hike back home 1 mile and hopefully not have a heart attack on the way. Wish I could bring you guys with me to enjoy this beautiful day in nature, but anyhow, peace out. Take care of each other, and watch out for yourselves, and start your vegetable garden soon. Spring is here. Start everything you need to start. Let's go. It's going to be vegetable garden time. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you soon.